A moment. I'm Gina Reinhardt, also known as Gina Yogini, have yoga mat will travel, and here I am in my living room, getting ready for a full day of different things around Mill City, and also getting ready for my birthday in a few days. Yesterday I went to the beach. It was 90 degrees here in Mill City in the Willamette Valley, but we went to the beach, my neighbor and her daughter and my son and his daughters, and had a lovely cool day. They caught crabs and clams and went for a nice walk. But today is the water element. And in the water element, we're a seed and we're just starting to plan a goal. And what I actually started a week ago today, I started revisiting the Five Tibetans. Back when I was not even certified as a Hatha yoga instructor in 2009, I started my practicing of the Five Tibetans, which I'll read to you a little bit about it. The Five Tibetans are a daily sequence of 5 ancient yoga-like movements. Proponents claim they act as a fountain of youth by boosting energy, improving flexibility, enhancing balance, reducing joint pain, and promoting mental clarity through the stimulation of the body's chakras and endocrine glands. It helps wake up the body, increases better flexibility and core strength. It improves your balance and joint health. There's different pros and cons. People talk about whether they actually are true, the Five Tibetans. The story is back in the 1930s, a Colonel Branford brought them from Tibet and said how it improved his health. Whether it actually came from Tibet or whether it's just a urban myth, I don't really know, but it's a good practice to start, and I'll teach it here, and you can investigate more Googling. But each of these 5 different practices that we do in the Five Tibetans, you work your way up to doing 21 of them in a row. And so the first one, you put your hands out with your palms down, parallel to the floor, and you spin 21 times clockwise. So I'll just do a few just to show you. And so here I'm going to turn 1, 2, 3, I'll do 5, 4, and 5. And by the time I get to 21 spins, I'm all wimbly and wombly. The next one, you get down on the ground, and I actually use a prop because I have a little bit of a groin issue here on my left side. And so I'll actually put a strap around my feet. You lay flat on the ground and you do 21 of these. So as you lift your legs, you lift your head and then slowly release them. And I've worked my way up to 10 of these, but I engage my core, I lift my legs. They're getting better with feeling that restriction in my left groin area. And so you can see I just kind of do this, but you can also put your hands flat on the ground. Woo! I feel that right there without the help of my strap. And there you go. So that's the second exercise. The third part of the 5 Tibetan rites, you get here on your hands and knees, keep your hands on your thighs, and you go between looking up at the sky, arching, bringing your chest forward, and then bringing your head forward. And you just do this 21 times. And I'm able to do this 21 times, but for the sake of making a short that's, or a YouTube that's not more than 6-ish minutes, I won't do all 21. This whole process, if you do all 21, takes about 10 to 15 minutes depending on your speed. And so this is number 3. Number 4 is also another hard one that I don't do all 21, but I'm working up to it. In just the week that I started this, I've improved. I was doing 5, now I'm up to 10 of these. So you sit with your legs straight in front of you, your hands at your side, and you're going to just lift yourself up into a reverse tabletop. Head looks up, and then you come down. So 1, too. This hurts my wrist sometimes, and so I do some adaptions. But always start slow and work your way up to however many you're going to want to do. And of course, research it. See if it even is something that you would like to consider. So there was the tabletop, and I'm not going to do all 21, but I'm pleased I actually was able to do quite a couple just in this YouTube. And then the final one is, you start in plank. Here's a nice plank position. And you go back to a down dog. And you go back and forth with your, and you always got to remember your breath. So exhaling, going into my down dog, inhaling, coming into my plank, exhaling into my down dog, and coming back to my plank. And so I can actually do 21 of these. Most of the time I stop at 21. But here's just another way of doing something in a daily routine, or to try to get yourself consistently into a practice. So I just earlier, before this recording, did my full 5 Tibetans, and I thought I would just introduce it to my viewers. And so let me know if you want to try it. Let me know if you Googled it and learned a little bit more and what you think about it. And best of all, just get out in nature and have a lovely day. Namaste.